and coach of these fantastic kids who at times, yes, have been pretty hard to coach certain people. How can I report it to you?
The day with
Mr. Chatterbox.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah.
Oh, yours.
Oh!
You've been a pleasure. You've been very good. Unlike the person sitting next to you. He likes to talk all the time and wanders off. No, it's been a fantastic year. It's been pretty hard for the younger guys because we are playing 2 grades or 1 grade higher than most of these kids should play.
Done well.
Which is, yeah, they've done really, really well. We won a game, which was fantastic. Cost us Macca's, but and Steve and I stuffed up. We bought the deer meals. But no, it's been fantastic. To watch you guys grow for probably the last 6 years, it's pretty strange now that most of you kids that I know are now in high school, which is pretty freaky. Considering you're probably 8 or 9 years old when I met most of you. Some of you are still 8 and 9.
10.
Oh, 10 now.
Turning 11.
And how old are you?
He's 10.
7?
No.
Oh. 6?
8. He's 10.
It's 4.
You're 10?
It's 4.
I thought you said you were 10.
9.5, so nearly 10. Close enough. Alright. So next year, as a club and committee, we will do our best to get enough people to fill your sides. You guys need to help us though. If you've got any friends or any mates at school or anyone you know that wants to play cricket, bring them down. Because without them, you guys will struggle to have a side. Because most of you guys now, especially the gentle giant, goes to under 15s. Really should be playing seniors are that big. But yeah, so you guys will need 4 or 5 players, and then the under 13s will need 4 or 5 players. So we need to work hard, which we will do as a club, and hopefully we can get enough kids for you guys. As you know, we are now in seniors, so we only have 3 awards. 4, which I'll talk about the 4th one in a minute. The first award we will do, the big one, is for a guy who's really improved his cricket this year. I honestly don't know how he does it. The amount of effort and things that he does before cricket are unbelievable. When he comes up, I'll talk a little bit more about him. This one goes to Melissa. Melissa gets the batting award this year because he's had an outstanding year with a bat. I don't know how he does it, if you look that way. I don't know how he does it because he's up at 5 o'clock in the morning. Actually early. What time do you actually get out of bed?
Yeah, 5, yeah.
5, and he goes and swims how many laps?
200 plus.
200 laps in the pool. And then comes and plays cricket. So, well done, mate. Excellent. Excellent. This one. Alright. This young gentleman, I could call him now I suppose, isn't really that old, is a guy who has really changed his attitude toward training. He really puts in. He's quite cheeky at times, but his catching has become unbelievable. He was king for quite a while, but then he had a fantastic week one week. I think he had 11 or 12 in a row, and then he thought he'd mouth off a bit and turn up the next week. I think he dropped 5 in a row. But his batting has really improved, and with a little bit of work in the nets, and even out in the middle, his bowling is unbelievable. He's got it on middle stump, swinging away with a little bit of nice outswing. His only downfall is at the moment is South African, and they lost the test. Come on, Tishan. Turn that way. Tishan's cricket has improved enormously this year. He's batting and bowling, and he can catch 2 hands when he wants to, but he still tries the old one-handed trick, don't you?
Yeah.
So what have you been told?
Stand up when he takes a catch.
That's what we call the tish.
Well done, buddy.
The tish.
And he's other downfall is that he can't stay on his feet when he's fielding.
He invented the tish.
He's 4.
Tish, and I think his mum likes washing his whites. Alright, the bowling average this year, or bowling award this year, goes to a bloke who does pretty well with the gloves. Then unfortunately we make him bowl halfway through after he's kept for 20 overs. He's came out this year and taken nearly 12 wickets. I don't know how he does it. He hasn't got it from his father because he bowls right hand. How and why he bowls right hand, I don't know. But yeah, so he's had a remarkable year. I think he took 4 for 25 in one game. Yeah, so he's really improved his bowling. If you can pick up his batting, which he's top scored at 18, he'll become a good all-round cricketer. That goes to Jack. Jack just needs to improve his fielding when he's not bowling. So, but apart from that, he's had a fantastic year. I think he took more wickets than his dad's. Alright. This one goes to a bloke who's had probably his first year of cricket. He came down out of nowhere, turned up at training. We didn't quite know how he'd go because I think, as he said, he's only 9.5. Playing under 13s cricket with a hard ball, whereas a lot of the kids have come up playing under 11s cricket with a soft ball. He's had a fantastic year. He's slowly learned how to run between the wickets and watch what he's doing. And he's slowly learning how to concentrate in the field without looking away or tying his shoelaces up. But
You missed that one.
I missed one out of the whole. But he's had a fantastic year. It's been a pleasure to coach. We hope to get him back next year. It goes to, I can call you by your real name now, Ayush. Come around this way. Ayush has had a great year. He's been a fantastic little player for us. And his bowling has become remarkable. You can actually get it up on the wicket. And how many wickets did you take last game? 2. You're supposed to remember these things. Don't you go home and tell Mum and Dad how many wickets you took? Oh, good boy. Well done, mate, and a great year. Alright, thank you all for coming. It's been a pleasure, as I said, to have you guys. A lot of you blokes are taller and nearly smarter than me now. Not all of them.
At least I can do algebra.
Okay. Hope to see you all next year. I just got a couple of quick thank yous. I didn't have much time this year to do much. I'd like to thank Steve for helping out with the kids off the field, getting them all ready. And there's one other bloke. He doesn't get a present this year, but he's wanted a kiss and he's going to get it this year. I'd like to thank Anthony for doing all the scoring once again. It's a tireless job, it's a pain to make sure you get it right. The books are so hard to add up. There's so many no balls, wides, extras from you blokes who can't get on the wicket. But yeah, without those 3 blokes and all the other dads coming down at 7:30 and 8 o'clock on a Saturday morning, it's been fantastic. So fingers crossed we can all keep together next year. And I look forward to having a beer with you all again in October. Thank you guys.